We dug for months, years, an eternity. And we were rewarded with madness.
Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the Harmonious Frequencies of the Mighty Empire of Onion, and this is Darkest Dungeon. Man, it's nice to be back after a week away. I had a good time, but I'm glad to be here. Supply costs minus 100%, provision costs minus 100%. That doesn't bother us too much, but it is nice, I suppose. Let's see what else we've got. Frigant had Fear of Unholy removed. Fingophobia. Automatonophobia. Something. Champion for these guys. That's fantastic. So we are improving our roster. Slowly but surely. Level 2 Hellion is the best here. Nothing worth mentioning, to be honest. Duval's almost level 6, which is pretty awesome. How are we looking for stress? I was thinking somebody was very stressed out last time. Lores could do with a little bit of treatment. Looks like disease. It's difficult to say. There we go. Get those sorted. Yeah, I think she ought to get this treated first. And then we'll go into stress treatment next time. Gore isn't doing too bad. She should be alright. Chartress is almost level 4. We've got Fressel at level 4. Huh. So I reckon we may be able to hit the Darkest Dungeon. This is going to be one that we have to go for, though. Recover 8 of our lost trinkets. We've lost a lot of ancestors, trinkets, and stuff like that, so we're definitely going for this one. We'll take level 6 guys and try to deck them out pretty heavily so that they're ready to roll. I think a Hellion would be pretty good on this one. Anybody that does bleeding. I think I remember the Shrieker being extremely resistant to blight. The nest, of course, is resistant to everything. There's nothing we can do to it. That's significant. So let's think about this for a little while. Beast Hater and Beast Slayer, I think, is going to be one that we need here. This isn't in the Warrens, too, is it? No, it's a Wield. But I think Ellers is a pretty good first choice. Let's see how he's set up here. I'm not sure if Battle Heal would be better. 5 to 6 is pretty good. I think it's pretty resistant to stun, too. I could be wrong about that. We never know if we don't take it. And I think having the extra protection is going to be helpful. The Holy Lance may be good. Because I think there's a way that the Shrieker can shuffle us a little bit. Let's go ahead and get him his trinkets set up. Increase to virtue, reduce stress, increase to death blow resistance. Blight and bleed resistances are reduced. Let's see if we can offset that with some garlic. If we still have that around. We may not. Ah, we do. Yep. So that has been offset. Pretty good. Okay. Next. Alright, so let's put Petramal in, and we'll swap these guys, because, of course, Hellions like to be in the front position. Iron Swan will be good to have. I think instead of Breakthrough, we'll go with the Bleed Out, so that we get that higher bleed chance. 5 points for 3 rounds. This is 4 points for 3 rounds. So this is going to be pretty great. Damage mod at plus 20%, crit mod plus 10%, so it's a pretty high damage attack, as well as a dot. That's going to be important. Let's see what we can do about trinkets here. We've got... That's a low torch one. This is a high torch. Reduced stress and increased accuracy. I'm not too bothered about those things. Increased HP but reduced stun resistance. Increased bleed chance I think we'll go for, of all things. And then if we have something that helps us out with our melee attack, and I'm sure that we do. I can't remember what it is though. Here it is. Ancestral's Pin. So she does a bit more damage. That's going to be pretty nice, I would say. As far as position 3, I would kind of like to take along a Grave Robber, because they do so much damage with the Thrown Dagger and stuff, but like I say, I think they have a high resistance to Blight, so I don't think it's going to help us out. Fergant, he's got Beast Slayer as well. Weald Explorer, we're not worried about that, even though we are going to the Weald. I think we do take Fergant, and he's already set up with his bleeding abilities. Battle Ballad would be great. Increase to speed, accuracy, and crit for us. And Inspiring Tune, of course, could help with stress. I'm not sure if we would prefer that or... We may just want the Dirk Stab for the extra damage. It does move forward one, though, which is not ideal. So maybe we stick with this for now. And what sort of trinkets do we have for him? Reduce stress for a high torch. Increase to stress skills. I think the increase to crit is going to be fine. And then the bleed skill is going to do it for us. Then last but not least, I would say Tengzok? Fear of Beasts. So increase to stress, reduce accuracy. But I'm not looking to use her as an attacker anyway. So I think using her for just heals, she should be fine in this position. Increase to healing skills. Increase to max HP. I think that's going to be fine. So she's a little more tanky and can heal us up really well. So she's got her skill set up. I think we're all ready to go. Cannot retreat. Yep, we're going to embark. We don't need to take any food or anything, really. In fact, I don't think we need... What did it say? Oh, like anti-venom from the Plague Doctor. No, this is a Crusader item, I'm pretty sure. Then medicinal herbs, I'm not sure where that comes from unless it's the Vistal. Does he cause bleeding? I don't remember. Since we have the money, well, it doesn't even cost anything. Let's do like this. I know that there are some negative quirks that we could probably treat, but let's get this done and out of the way. Fingers crossed that it goes well. Okay, now I know for sure that there's some benefit to taking out the nest, but I don't know if we should try that. I really don't know. It may be worth it to give it a shot. Oof. That's so much damage. What is his resistance to stun? It's actually not that high. 95. That's a pretty good chance that we could. And he does cause bleeding. I was thinking that the Regurgitate caused blight. And so that's why I grabbed the anti-venom. But actually I should have gotten more medicinal herbs, because that's a debuff. Okay. We could try the Dazzling Light, but I think healing is going to be fine. We'll just start off with that. It doesn't quite heal as much as she caused. Yep, nice dodge. Fantastic, actually. Bleed out is unavoidable here. Dodged. Wow.
Exposed to a killing blow.
That's really unnecessary there. Let's mark ourselves. Hopefully it will decide to take that strategy there. Slice off, I think, is pretty good here. Get that bleed started up.
How quickly the
Ouch.
tide turns.
Okay. Now, does this thing? Yeah, it does not have. It does not have any kind of protection. Let's go ahead and use the herbs, and then heal yourself again for only 11. That's not even half of what damage it did. Let's go ahead for a hack here. Try to take down some health on this thing. Man, it's just obsessed with the Vestal there, which is not good for me. Let's see if we can get this stun off. Resisted, of course. It was like a 50% chance or something, so. Reduced accuracy, I think, is what it's done. Wow. And she's going to be
And
close
now
to
the
death
true test.
for the rest of the
Hold fast or expire.
efforts here. Wow. Yeah, its dodge is 63. I should have thought about that too. Because I think that she would have a debuff that would allow us to
Inspiration
work with that.
and
Or work against it, I should say. Okay, heal yourself again. I should have given her a Martyr's Seal instead of the other. Let's try the Iron Swan on this thing. I'd really like to break this open if we can, but if it doesn't end up being a possibility... Ooh, it's looking good though. I will skip it if it becomes incredibly dangerous. I probably should have buffed. I think our buff has run out now. Almost. Oh, it has. That's a different buff that I'm looking at there. Okay. I was talking, so I didn't notice. I think that last one was a party dodge. Nice. That protection has done us well there. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. I like being able to stop him from doing what he wants to do. Yeah, Battle Ballad again. Increase our speed and attack and all that.
Confluence of skill and purpose.
Ah, it's taken off, so we have no chance to continue.
Their cursed champion falls.
But we did technically succeed, so that's good. Yeah, look at all that. The Ancestral's Portrait, that gives us the increased XP so we can level up our low-level characters a bit faster. We've got the Guardian Shield, which is one that we've used before, and I really enjoy using this thing. Book of Sanity is always good. Arbalest only. Here's the healing skill, Arbalest Greaves. That's really good. Cursed Incense I think we already had. This is great against Eldritch. And then healing received for lepers. So that's a great haul. Lots of stress, but well worth it in the end. The worries. Corvid's Blindness, minus accuracy of torches above 50%. We'll get rid of that. Should be fine. Wow, plus 30% stress. That's definitely needs to be gotten rid of. Minus 5 accuracy for ranged skills. Plus 5 virtue chance. Replaced balance, which isn't all that great, but it's fine. And then bulimic. Guilty conscience. We definitely need to get rid of that. I've seen it ruin a run almost. 15% damage in the ruins. Replaced on guard. I don't know. Tuckered out as reduced damage for low health, and then yeah, replaced robust. That's okay. That damage versus unholy is nice. If you want to catch another episode, be sure to subscribe. Consider supporting my channel through the Patreon link down in the video description, and feel free to check out any of my other videos or playlists that you might be interested in. I thank you so much for all the time you spend on my channel, and I hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.